When we last left the Wylde Things, they had just left the first section of the Feywild that they arrived in, that some had been calling Hither. In order to get out of Hither, they had to do a number of things in order to acquire a hot air balloon. But the main reason that they had to depart Hither in the first place was the things that they were looking for. Answers, lost things, lost friends, weren't to be found in that part of the Feywild. And so they had to move on to try to find those answers and try to find those lost things. And from the swampy, perpetual twilight, stinking, festering fen that was Hither, they arrived in a completely different environment when they made it to the Fields of Spring, that some had called Thither. The Fields of Spring, well, appear accurately named. Where there was endless bog, there is endless green fields, blown by gentle breezes under a perpetual, beautiful, and perfect afternoon sun. Flower beds, singing birds, and small babbling brooks, as far as the eye can see. Unfortunately, landing in the Fields of Spring ended up being a little bit of a complicated matter, because as the Wylde Things and their balloon guide, the Scarecrow, Clapperclaw, were in the process of beginning to land, first the balloon became assaulted by a small swarm of frost and thunder moths. But as the Wylde Things managed to defend their balloon from these insects, a much bigger winged beast made itself known as a grotesquely green chimera of a dragon, burst forth from the clouds with a angry and piercing roar, and with a fiery gaze burst the hot air balloon, flying off but leaving the Wylde Things to try to figure out how to not die. Through jumping, gliding, and yeeting oneself out of the balloon in a turtle shell, everyone managed to make it to the ground in one piece.
Even Clapperclaw.
Even Clapperclaw. Well, he actually, to be fair, landed in a number of pieces, but then just kind of walked around and stuffed himself back together.
Ended up in one piece.
Ended up in one piece. And so we left and pick up with the Wylde Things dusting themselves off from this collision, or this near crash, and taking a look around. As you all look around, you see a wide expanse of flat grassland dotted with occasional vibrant flower beds. The land here is exceedingly vibrant, the hues intense and beautiful and entrancing. Everything that Hither was not. Where there were browns and grays, there are blues and greens. And the grass and flowers wet with dew seem to almost sparkle with the sun. That's where we pick up. That's where you all are.
Yeah, this is what I remember.
I lay down on my face.
I'm probably gonna finish crashing through the tree because it's. What's that scene of something that's just like you're just bouncing back and forth down something?
You're a cat falling down the stairs.
Yes.
Kai will, as gracefully as possible, which is actually 0 grace, try to get out of the tree himself as well. Just hit the ground, brushing off the leaves. Well, that could have gone better. All right, roll call. Who's dead?
I'm alive.
Mentally or physically?
Either one.
Unsure, Clapperclaw says as he twists one of his antlers back into proper position.
I'm gonna assume yours is like a metaphorical existence. Sorry, your voice still catches me off guard. Very
Sorry.
cool, but whoa, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's not your fault. All right, Otto, Bodie, Wraught. I know Gromp's fine. He's up in the tree.
Okay, man. Shut.
Good.
Bad, but alive.
That's all we can ask for.
Wraught, as I yell down from this tree. Wing's not looking too good.
Not feeling too good either. Thanks for pointing it out. I'm gonna try to pop it back into its socket like a shoulder that popped out.
Believe it or not, I'm actually health-wise doing very poorly despite my demeanor. I'm actually quite close to death.
Cry me a fucking river.
Gromp, you're one witty comment away from death most of the time, so it's the usual state for you. Can you even get down from the tree?
No, and I hate heights.
Give it a try. Up
I
to
don't.
Melon, could you catch him?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Here we go. Up, and I jump.
Do I need to make some type of a roll to catch?
You all just decide what happens. I'm okay with it here.
Yeah, I'll catch. Actually, do I catch?
In a super emasculating way.
You catch me like cradling me.
Oh no, it's like, it's awkward, but then it's like the trying as I catch you, he's trying to slow you down into like more of a bridle hold.
It's like when
Oh,
Buttercup
so sweet.
jumps into Fezzik's arms.
Yeah.
Dress and all.
Hello, lady.
This is when you realize just how much larger Melon is than Gromp.
I mean, he's Andre the Giant
Right.
size for what it's worth.
It feels toned.
Okay, you weren't always that much larger, but a spell was put on me that made me 6 inches smaller. So yes, now you are more significantly larger.
No, you're
You tell yourself that.
small.
Is Gromp still old?
No, that
No, that was-
faded off while you were in the balloon. Because
I thought
that
that
only
was-
lasted
didn't it
24
take a nap?
hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad we're all alive. Hang on. Kai's gonna go over and like try to pick Wraught up out of the dirt. Alright, now that we are all pretty sure we're alive.
Low ground.
What the fuck? First of all. Second of all, where the fuck? Third, when the fuck? And fourth, why? The fuck.
I mean,
Where's
why we
Bodie?
were going here.
Where's Bodie?
Wait, didn't Bodie jump out of the...
Bodie said he was fine. He was over there. He was the first to give the roll call.
You see this tree, man? Holy shit! Nature made those colors. Come and take a look at it. Wow.
Oh yeah, he's fine. He's
Is
fine.
this the Vale Crossing? Wait, Shroud? What? I don't.
Bodie, do you know where we are?
Sounds like he's thinking real hard. I smell something burning. Do you remember something?
Bodie, you have been to the Fields of Spring before. That said, given what you know of your character and your lost thing, I'll let you make the decision of whether Bodie thinks he has an idea where he's going.
Faith and Bodie knows where he's going.
He knows where he's going, but
Does he?
through his feet.
Okay, but does he believe he knows where he's going?
I think he knows where he is. I don't
Okay.
think he knows where he's going. I think he knows where he is.
Then you have the suspicion, looking around, that you are maybe about a day and a half or so from a town that you had been to long ago, when it was basically just a couple wagons, as far as you remember, that was known as Vale Crossing.
Yeah, and he's looking at this like tree that has like this flower coming. This guy, he's chatty as fuck. I remember you being very chatty.
You're talking to the tree?
Are you talking to one of the flowers you said?
Yeah.
There's this little orange flower with these almost perfectly triangular petals. And as you're pointing at it, its stems kind of shrug. I don't know, there's just not that much worth saying these days.
Holy shit! Oh, wow! Hey, guys! What's up? Wow. No. Vale Crossing. And he turns around and looks at his friends. Vale Crossing. Your cousins do Vale Crossing. Vale Crossing! We're going there, right?
Bodie, what's your passive perception?
Hold on. It's actually kind of high, surprisingly. It's 14.
Very surprising.
Okay. Who else has a passive perception 11 or above? Since I don't have everyone's sheets pulled up right now because I'm a terrible, terrible DM. 1, 2, 3. Is that a Kieren? Is that yes, or you look questioning?
The page is still loading.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know for sure. For right now, it looks like okay. So everyone but Gromp. But
Oh no, Gromp.
Bodie, you hear this the loudest. So you were talking to that flower, and you turn around and start talking to your friends, and you hear something and stop as you were taking a few steps forward. And you just hear, "Hey!" And it's not nearly as loud as I was, because it's very far away considering its size. "Watch where you're walking!"
Oh.
And you look around and don't see anyone but your friends. "Down here!" As you peer down, you see that you have stepped in a flower bed of sunflowers. And disturbingly, between the yellow petals, the flowers have these small, beady black eyes, and a number of them are frowning up at you. One of them in particular has its arms crossed as it, "What, you think you could just step on anyone smaller than you?"
No, man, I'm really... And he like, his arms kind of shrink into his shell. His neck kind of shrinks into his shell as he, like, backs away. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. And his legs sink into his shell, and he's, like, looking right over. I'm really, really sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to at all. Did I kill you? Did I kill your family? Did I kill your friends? Are you all right?
See, this is the problem here. These bigger folks always think they can walk all over you. As the rest of you hear this happening and see Bodie backing away from this, you see, bursting from some higher, taller grass nearby, another sunflower. But this one is about 3 feet tall and currently has in its hand, for lack of a better word, a rapier, as it steps in between Bodie and this flower bed. "Oh, what do you think you are doing, huh? You think you can simply step on anyone that you wish? Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Ah!
Wait. Hi.
Oh, hold on, Kyle, was you?
Hi. Hey, my friend here, Bodie, he didn't mean any by it. He's sorry. We just fell out of the sky.
You fell out of the sky.
Yeah, it's okay. And you said by someone your own size, I think we're the same height. So I'm coming to talk to you, height to height person, the bunny, the flower. I just wanted to, just say we're sorry. We just fell out of the sky. So we're not from here, but my buddy remembers being here. So sorry. Can you help us?
So, for the record, this sunflower doesn't, unlike the little ones, doesn't have any semblance of a face. It's just a 3-foot sunflower that is walking on stems, has like almost some parts of its plant growth that seems to have grown in such a way to almost resemble a loincloth, or a short skirt of some variety, and it has spiky or little thorny arms of stems, and has been pointing the rapier at you. And Otto, as you say that you just came in, so you are not from around here, huh? You are new?
Yes, we are.
Then we will mark this up as a simple mistake, yes?
Yep.
That will not happen again.
Bodie cowers behind Otto. No, man, no.
Sheathes its sword. You're not really sure how. There's no sheath, and there's no belt. There's no loop that it goes in. Simply does the gesture, and it just kind of floats next to its hip.
I will never understand that happens in this place ever.
Allergies, no, pollen. Well, my apologies for coming in so hard. Someone has to protect the little people. I take it upon myself to be a protector of the little ones who cannot, they can certainly speak for themselves. You hear that yourself. But they cannot fight for themselves. They are very small,
Get that. That's really admirable. It's a good trait to have.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, you bigger folk, you must be heading to Vale Crossing then, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
That is where all of the bigger folk end up going. If you wish, in order to get there, you are going to have to cross Folly Bridge. If you wish, I can show you the way to the bridge. And he cocks his head. Again, no eyes, no eyebrows, just the bulb cocks and just, well, maybe I show you the way there, and maybe you can do me a favor too, huh? It as a show of good faith, to show that this was simply an accident and that you did not intentionally step on these poor helpless flowers.
Anything you need, man. Anything you need, man. You need it, I got it.
You just hear the quiet voices.
I got it. I fucking stepped on his shit. He's gonna tell his friends I'm a piece of shit and I'm for the plants, man.
Great. This feels like it does feel like elicitation, but okay, understood. We'll hear you.
Don't you encourage him?
You just hear the very soft, in comparison, voices of the smaller flowers like, hey, don't give him a second chance. Fuck that turtle. Well, here,
Nice.
no, don't worry about them. They are spicy. It's fine. We can walk and talk. And he starts shuffling through the high grass in the flower bed, and looks over its shoulder and just, oh, come on!
Gonna walk around the flower bed to the tall grass.
Yeah, that's right. Then watch your ass.
Bodie, you can't go around offering favors to literally everyone you talk to. We're going to be here until we die of old age.
But they're plants, right? And I'm the green Baron. And I'm literally green and covered with plants. If I'm walking around treating them like...
Baron, there aren't any bullywugs here. I don't think you're royal here.
Green Baron.
Yeah, he's like a king or something. Come on, Wraught.
No, I'm not coming on. This is
What could he
we have 6 days now, and then he dies. And you're going to waste your time doing that.
Otto's gonna die in 6 days?
Wait, what?
How am I surrounded by idiots? I'm gonna go on ahead.
Okay, we don't know if Otto's gonna die per se, but the Bevlorna mirror kind of thing. Yeah, we'll focus on that a little bit. We are at a time crunch.
I don't want Otto to die.
I don't want to die.
So, you see this bridge up here? This is very easy to cross. The problem is it is guarded by a particular troll. Now, the issue that I have, it means well. This troll, I am sure, I cannot communicate well with the language barrier, but he has recently taken up a few hobbies to entertain himself, one of which is beekeeping. Now, normally I am in favor of these things that keep a bachelor feeling sane and all of that, but unfortunately, in the process has for lack of better word, captured a particular queen bee. Hold on. Let me make sure I have it right. Yes. And stops when saying captured a particular queen bee, lifts its head towards the sun in a very flower-like gesture. Pollenella. She was vital, you see, to the survival of all of these nearby flower beds, and since she has been gone, things simply have been a little more difficult for my fellow flowers, you know.
No trolls. No.
It's just one troll. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's just one troll. I mean, it's like one.
No. You know we don't fuck around with trolls.
Okay.
No.
I don't want to. I know you don't like trolls. Do you want to go sit over there?
I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna find a different way around.
Ask Melon why he doesn't like trolls.
Nope.
Hey, Melon, why don't you like trolls?
Look, we had a bad experience.
Go on.
You're smaller.
We had a bad experience.
Okay, yeah.
I
noted.
had a bad experience.
Way to deal with trolls. Give them what they want. Find a different way around. No.
I'm just imagining this giant Leonin with his torn off Hawaiian shirt going, no.
No.
As you all are having this conversation, I will say those of you not directly involved in this conversation, so Bodie and Otto, could the two of you make me insight checks?
Ten.
10?
19.
19. Otto, you get the impression that this sunflower you've been speaking with left out a crucial detail. You were only able to pick it up because of certain intonations in its voice. This bee, Pollenella, indeed seems to be vital to the pollination and survival of the nearby flowers. But this sunflower also seems to be in love with this bee. Not just because of what she provides, but genuine love from the way his voice sounds. Do you know that way of saying someone's name?
Oh, what? I'm sorry. What? We didn't catch your name either. As I try to kind of look to where his eyes would be. You want us to save Queen Pollenella, but what's your name?
Oh, Amidor.
Amador?
Amidor. Amidor.
Amidor. Well, Mr. Amador, I can tell that you really, really care about her.
Well,
I know she's.
I mean, she is okay. Like, you know, she's a good friend. Like, nothing.
Hey, no. Listen, I wasn't born yesterday, and I'm really good at telling if people really, really like each other. Kind of know from experience, but we will help find your queen, so she can come back to you safely. Okay?
He stops or it stops and turns to you. Face turning towards you. I can see in your eyes that you feel the same way about someone that I feel about Pollenella. I mean, you know what they say about the sunflowers? We are hot-blooded people. You know, we cannot help feeling passion intensely, but...
You are literally the first ever talking sunflower I've ever met, but you're one of the coolest ever talking sunflowers I've ever met. And if you care about somebody, that's fine.
Takes one of the, like, not petals, but the parts of the, like, green, or yeah, just one of the flower petals that's on the very top, and doffs it in a bow and then pops it back on like a hat, where now it kind of floops a little like a feather at the top of his head, and he straightens it back out for a second.
Well, that looks kind of cool. You should keep it that way, like a little feather.
Oh, you like it?
Right. Yeah. I think Paul Nell will like it.
Is it like dashing or
Quite.
that?
Isn't it dashing, y'all?
Who are you talking
It's
to?
certainly
Seeing
something.
all of you.
I think it makes it look really like a nice round hat. Ethan, is this a Don Quixote joke? I got it.
Which one? Which part?
The whole thing. It's like Pollinella, Dulcinella.
I mean, there are
Oh, my love.
there are definite references. I mean, look, okay, classics are classics for a reason, and you can
You
reference.
just have to give him a tiny donkey.
You can reference almost anything about Don Quixote other than windmills, and 99% of people won't get it. So it's easy. But speaking of, as you all are walking, you see in the nearby distance a bridge spanning a swift-flowing river gorge. And you can see, even from about 200 feet away, that standing squarely in the middle of this bridge, blocking any means of passage, is a giant green creature with a squat, heavy-set body. From 200 feet away or so, you can't make out too many concrete details, unless someone wants to try. Sure, the two of you go ahead and make me perception checks. I saw Kieren and Bodie first.
That's a troll. No.
Dirty 20.
Very nice.
13.
13? With a 13, that's about all you can make out from here.
That's cute.
But with a 20, Kieren, you also notice that the creature seems to be entirely made of branches and brambles and vines and roots and natural organic plant matter for the most part. Its eyes, that you only catch a quick glimpse of as its head turns and looks around, are hollows that look like the clear blue sky. And in one hand, it is currently holding a fishing pole.
Melon, maybe the trolls in the Fey realm aren't as nasty as the one in the mortal realm.
Troll's a troll. It's a troll.
Well, I mean, that one, that's a plant.
Troll.
Bodie.
No.
Oh, Melon! He's gonna, like, grab Melon's Hawaiian shirt. It's made of plants, man. Bodie, you should go talk to him.
Who am I talking to? That guy?
The individual in front of us is made of plants and organic matter and everything that the DM just said. I'm gonna break the fourth wall right there.
DM.
Don't worry about it. It's
What?
the voice in my head.
Yeah, I was looking at a leaf,
Yeah.
so I missed that. Sorry. Thanks so much
Bodie.
for filling me in.
There's more leaves right there on this
Okay.
individual right in front of us.
Bitchy.
Plants.
Okay. And he's just gonna start walking towards.
Now, if I can face my fears by
Sounds like
fighting a goddamn wizard, that even though it's a shadow wizard, it's still a wizard. I think you can face your fears about, a troll.
So,
I'm gonna sit down and cross my arms and I'm not moving.
So we have two of our party members taking exact opposite extremes, with Melon sitting down in the middle of the supermarket and refusing to move any further. We have Melon
Well,
just
that was
sitting
my
down and
heel.
shaking his head, Bodie forging confidently ahead while the rest of the group kind of straddles in between. And the sunflower, or Amador, looks at the four of you who remain and go, I did not get to tell him.
Tell him what?
The troll, Jorgen, he only speaks giant. Does your friend speak giant? And we cut over to as Bodie is walking up the stone bridge. Now that you're closer, Bodie, you see what Kieren saw, that this troll, and you see why that word is used. The general humanoid size, squat shape, heavy-set body, is reminiscent of what you think of when you hear troll. But it's not made of flesh and bone, it doesn't look like. And you notice the fishing pole in one hand. You also notice occasionally swarming near this troll and flying behind him different honeybees. And you approach and you hear, "Hey, Zemek! Who got a folly bridge? Who's that?" Turning its big, hollow eyes that are this pale, vibrant blue. I know that's pale and vibrant. This pale sky blue for the hollows of its eyes. 1 second, Kieren.
When Bodie hears the language he doesn't understand, he tries to take in the situation as best he can, but he kind of shrinks a little bit into his shell. And he's got his joint lit, and then he motions with both of his hands. He's got his joint hanging out of his mouth. Motions both of his hands to the troll, and then turns his back and goes, and points at the plants on his back.
Oh, yes, Elaka. And holds out its big hand, the one that isn't holding the fishing pole, and does this. Kieren.
Wraught can actually take this because I feel like she'd be a better person to ask it.
Can I look at the giant sunflower? Do you speak giant?
No.
Great.
That has been part of the issue, that is why I've not been able to go and simply ask for Polynella to be returned. Like I said, there is a bit of a language barrier.
Don't speak giant, but I can try something. We'll see how it works out. And I'll head down towards Bodie, too.
And I'll go with her.
All right. The two of you also approach the bridge. Otto, Gromp, what about you? As Melon is staying put.
Nope.
Hey, Gromp, do you think you could talk to Hither? It's hard to say his name with these teeth.
It's fair. Just say this. It's okay. You can simply call me Sunflower. I'm
What
used
the
to it.
fuck?
It's fine. I've been here the whole time. You've not been paying attention to me. Big people.
Well, the reason why I said that, Gromp, if you could, maybe you can work on it. We could come up with a song to be able to help Door come up with, to help express his feelings to the queen when we save her.
Oh, maybe like a song to serenade her.
You like that bee?
No,
Yeah, he likes
I do not like that bee. I love her.
He says he doesn't like the bee. What do you want me to say? He doesn't like
I
the
loves-
bee.
he
love
loves
her. You
her.
could not understand the depths of my love for Polynella. How she blows at my very heart. Oh, the blood that would flow inside of me if I had veins grows hot at the thought of her.
I thought you said there was no sex in this.
None that I scripted in. if it happens. What? When do you want to get freaky with the flower?
The birds and the bees is going to occur, apparently.
See, Gromp, just write all that down and come up with
Yeah,
something.
I can-
Like, hell, yeah.
I could help you make a song, sir, for this lovely bee in your life.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry I didn't see you earlier. Low perception and all.
We did just fall out of the sky, and he landed in a tree.
Oh no, that would be
it was-
very
I'm pretty fucked up
disorienting.
right now. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Do you need to take a sit down?
Yeah, honestly, that would really. I know that I saw Bodie looking at the ground and talking. He does that a lot, but I didn't want to risk.
Gromp, you just kind of get a little lightheaded when you say that and just sit back on your ass. And Amador comes over to you and with his two leaf arms just kind of starts fanning you a little bit.
Thank you.
So as that is happening, we now have Wraught, Kieren, and Bodie, and Jorgen, the troll, there. And so he sees the two of you approaching and says, Iliak, follow bridge! Back! And points to his hand.
When I get within 30 feet of him, can I cast surface thoughts only, detect thoughts? Because there's no language barrier for detect thoughts. It's just, what's on its mind, surface thoughts, etc., etc. There's no language barrier for reading detect thoughts.
No, there isn't one that is explicit. I will say, however, we think in language for the most part.
We do,
That
but I'm
said-
hopefully trying to absorb any kind of
Right.
images, because you know how some people think in pictures.
I totally understand. So, you aren't able to get as much as you might have gotten with something that you shared a language with, but you are still able to get the image that you get in this troll's head. You see items being placed into his hand and his hand closing around it. You also see him working on improvements on the bridge, like adding floral decoration around the edges and repairing little cracks in the masonry. And you can feel his feeling of great satisfaction and happiness in that moment.
I'm gonna look at Bodie. Do you mind if I try something?
And he is in the process of getting ready to put his joint in.
No, not
the hand,
that.
and he pulls back and he goes, "Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fuck," but so then he's going to point at his shell and be like, and he's going to turn around and like walk to the.
And as you point at your shell again, and as you walking,
Jorgen?
Jorgen,
Wraught.
Wraught, Jorgen, Uluk.
And using minor illusion, can I conjure an image of my hand and an image of his hand? And in his hand, I want to put a very large bee with a little crown. And in my hand, I want to take that image from his mind that I saw of the fancifully decorated bridge that's repaired with flowers, and then show the fancy bridge going into his hand and the queen bee coming to us.
Again, you're not able to understand his reaction in terms of what the words mean. But you can definitely get the vibe, as at first he's taken in with this display of magic. And then you watch as his big hollow eyes kind of contract into a squint as he's watching. And he seems a little... You hear as he... You understand a scoff when you hear a scoff. And the rest
now,
of...
my detect thoughts does last for like a minute. I can just like skim the surface.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Floating in there.
Jorgen does not like the idea of giving up the queen bee, but then walks over to where you still have the minor illusion of now the bee in your illusory hand. And what did you put in the illusion in his hand?
That we would fix and decorate his bridge. Since that's kind of what I saw, he was thinking about making improvements, decorating it, and he seems kind of taken in by Bodhi's shell.
He walks over to where his illusory hand is and makes this gesture. Ela! Olak! You Ela! Make an insight check. I will give you advantage because of detect thoughts.
Hey, Ethan,
Yo.
during this, Is this over a river or is this just like a bridge?
No, it's over water. It's over
Oh.
a swiftly flowing river gorge.
Oh.
15.
15. You get the impression that Jorgen is willing to part with the bee, but wants you to give more in exchange.
Can I put like some tree trunk like flag poles on either side?
In the illusion? Anna!
Anna.
This big, scratchy hand, because it's made out of leaves and sticks,
Just a little bit.
grasps around your smaller, scaly one and gives a nod. Yeah, shaking you a little bit in the process. And gestures, Farley Bridge! And points at you. Then takes his fishing pole and turns to one of the sides, one of the edges of the bridge, and starts to sit down and cast out his line. You also now see the source of the buzzing bees is the beehive that is strapped to his back.
I'd like to turn to face Bodie and then like sweep an elaborate bow, like, look what I've done. Look at me.
I'm gonna smile
Pretty.
at you.
Now we just have to convince Melon to get down here.
Do we seriously have to fix this bridge? I'm not proficient in masonry tools.
I can plant shit.
It's between all of us, somebody has to know how to use a hammer. All right, let's reconvene at our table of a lion.
You all gather back up.
How did it
Don't
go?
fuck with trolls.
Were you able to talk with Jorgen?
Sort of, in a way. He will trade us back Polynella
Oh,
if we fix and decorate the bridge.
well, that is, easy enough. I mean, I'm willing to help. I have a green thumb,
If you have other flower friends that you can ask to help, that would be great. If you all want Polynella back, but I mean, I guess I have to figure out how to.
Unfortunately,
whatever it is.
when it comes to most of my other fellow sunflowers, they are not quite as mobile as I. But
Maybe we could move them. Maybe they want to
for
relocate.
my queen, I am willing to assist however I may.
Maybe we can plant some of your friends in the bridge, and they can hold on to the stone.
I can ask.
Can you also ask and see if there's any downed logs in the area? I kind of promised him flagpoles.
It feels a little to me like you made a bit of a bargain, and I am doing all of the legwork.
You want your Polynella back?
But it was kind of like a bit of a trade, like I show you here, you do
if
some of the
you
work.
know
like I
where
do
they
the-
are,
It feels a
you're
little
getting-
like I could have done all this.
But you couldn't write this banging song that I just wrote.
That is
And
true.
I hold up.
And you couldn't talk to him. We could. It's if you know where a down log is, we can get it. You just know the forest better than us.
Well, that is fair. I mean, it's kind of my native environment. I will go and ask my friends, see if they want to move over here, change neighborhoods. It's a bit of a thing having to relocate your whole family, but I'll see what they think. I will be back.
Struts off.
Can I crouch down in front of Melon? Melon, I know you don't like trolls.
Yeah, you know what happened.
You're so good at plants and flowers and nice things like that. What do I have to give you to get your ass down there and grow some plants on that bridge?
You know, I've said this before. There's two ways to deal with trolls. Give them what they want. Go somewhere else.
I'm giving him what he wants, Melon, and you're the one who can give it to him.
Do I have to be over there?
What if I blindfold you? What, you don't even have to look at him. You can look at the ground.
You can go down the river and like decorate the base. Doesn't even have to look at him. Send him in the river.
You know what? That's fine. I don't have to be up there? That's good.
Does anybody know how to fix a bridge?
Who knows mending?
I know how to sing a song. A banging song. I'll tell you that right now.
I mean,
Does that help? Also, Otto does.
huh?
Can't you fix stuff, Otto? Bless you.
Oh God! I had to fight a sneeze. Thank you.
Yeah, right at that moment,
Alright.
Amador walks back. You see? Like, there's the allergies around here. Something with the pollen. No, it happens to me too. They are not so keen on the idea of moving where they live. But I did come across a few sticks.
Yeah, that's. Hey, thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Niner, I have a question. You said this is the forest?
Wait, say that again?
Is this a fort like around?
No, so around you is all grasslands and flowers and plains.
Thanks.
However, you did, as you were coming in on the hot air balloon, see that there is a section of forest here in the Fields of Spring.
I hate to admit it, but I do know mending.
All right. Well,
I don't know magic, though. Fuck you.
Well, we are used to like building our own stalls up and every time. Like if we had to fix things around the carnival, I can help out when I can. It's fine, and I'm small enough so I can get into places that other bigger people can't. I'll just need a little bit of strength to help move things. That's about it.
Little fingers.
All right, so you guys work on fixing the bridge, Melon. Just go down the fucking foundation, fix cracks and stones, whatever. Plant seeds. You don't have to. Don't look at the troll. Don't touch the troll because you're gonna run. I don't fear for the troll. I don't fear for the troll. I fear for you fucking running away.
You know I already don't want to fuck with trolls.
I know you don't fuck with trolls. No one fucks with trolls.
They're rat
Other female
bastards.
trolls.
Thanks for that mental image. Get down in the fucking river. I'll pull your teeth out.
Wait.
You don't have the
Okay.
strength to do that.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
She will.
Teeth out.
Well, only Rob has permission to pull teeth.
Otto?
Otto.
Rob hasn't said that she pulled
do?
teeth.
Otto, are you trying to pull teeth?
No, I don't. Trying to get this done is like pulling teeth. But no, I'm not meaning to pull teeth. What could happen is, all right, your friends, Nidor, don't want to come. Well, if you can we get some seeds from them? Because I know a little trick.
They are my friends, but asking for their seeds, like, that is very personal. Like, that is, I don't know if I can just go up to them, like, that's a bit of an intimate matter, I don't.
I'm gonna turn and look and say.
He's a fucking flower. What do you?
Go get their seeds and cast suggestion.
Oh God. Okay.
All I really need is
wisdom
enough.
14.
While you do that, all I really need is enough to where we can.
You're making a
transport
sunflower
them.
into a slut.
It's not like sexual or anything like that. It's just like so we can.
Oh,
plant
no, it's
more of
sexual.
them.
Them it is.
Oh, I don't mean it that way.
It's okay.
You
You ask. And,
I very much appreciate how you are being persistent on this, but I am still going to have to politely decline. It's going to make my relationships with my friends very awkward if I am, going and asking for their seed.
Bodie, why don't you go ask the very nice flowers for whatever it is this is sounding like?
Well, would
You know what?
let
You don't-
me fucking
maybe
say
you
the
can
rest of the thing? I can tell you what my plan is.
You can just sit
Yeah,
there and they
Otto,
can
what's
throw
the
it
plan?
on you.
Other than jerking off the flowers.
I'm not jerking the flower off. I meant it's just what I did for your fucking beard. I take some of the moss from Melon, take some of the moss from Bodie, mix the fucking together inside the goddamn bridge, and then we put flowers on the fucking bridge. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to fuck any fucking flowers. That's all I want to do.
Whoa,
So why don't we
whoa,
just
shit.
use the
I mean,
blue?
let's lower the intensity here just a little bit. Like, I feel like this has gotten way more, like, heated than, might have to be, are you part sunflower? Like, because that was a very big outburst.
Okay, chill. Everybody chill. Thank you, Sunflower. Otto, you're okay. You don't have to do shit. Bodie, how about you and I go talk to some flowers and I'll find some logs for making flags. The rest of you will do fixing stuff. How about that? Wraught, you can clean. I don't care. Burn gross shit off the bridge. Melon. Wraught, will you pull out his teeth if he doesn't do it?
I pinky swear.
Thank you. She will pull out your teeth. Gromp, do whatever it is you do. Maybe
Okay,
put moss
I'm
somewhere.
gonna keep working on the song then. Thank you.
Okay, cool, great. Otto, keep an eye on Gromp and help fix the bridge or whatever. We'll be right back. Chill out. You don't have to talk to the flowers. It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't have to jerk the flowers off, buddy.
Fuck you.
I will punch you in the dick.
He's perfect dick function
Fucking
height.
do it.
This is why you guys got divorced, isn't it?
All I'm saying is we don't need
Will you
seeds. We have blue.
I'm
hair
assuming
gel.
so. I've known you guys for like 3
Hey.
days. I thought they were married.
Right. You guys have fun. We're gonna go fix the bridge.
Okay, have fun.
No, you're coming too.
You better tell him that I'm done writing a song. Then I don't think he's gonna be very happy about
You're sounding pretty quiet, Gromp. I don't know if you moved your microphone away. Now I couldn't hear you at all.
that. Okay, fair
There
enough.
we go.
There you go.
Just speak up, Gromp.
All right, I'll take the idiot boys down to the bridge with the intention of repairing,
Okay.
decorating, and fixing, cleaning.
You and the boys head down there and through
Minus Bodie and Kai.
okay, that's true, it's all boys but you. And 3 of the boys head down there, and through magic and mundane means you do some work and repairs. The bridge is in pretty good shape, honestly. Of course there are minor cracks and all of that. And the whole time
I'm sorry,
One sec.
say-
One sec.
Okay.
The whole time while you're doing this, Jorgen is sitting over the side of the bridge, humming to himself, the end of the line just sitting in the water. He never recasts. He's not a very apt and never catches a fish the whole time, but his legs are just kicking back and forth. Melon.
I was gonna say I could probably single-handedly fix this thing. Considering I could also just druid crouch on the flowers that I have. Just
I was friggin' wondering!
Yeah.
You have mending
Look,
and
I'm
druid
trying to
craft. Y'all are
do the
going
right
through the most inane, insane. I love you all and do it. But going through the most insane plan when you have 2 cantrips that can do everything you
the worst part
promised.
is I knew he could and just
Problem.
wanted to watch.
I knew he could too, but he wasn't saying shit.
I love it.
Here we
I
are
love
in a
it.
situation.
Who was? Nobody.
Fucking crazy assholes. All right.
Saying that nobody.
What I would get to is do it is without looking at the trolls best I could. Go down, even in the rivers, like trolls. Bastards.
Melon,
I was
do
like,
you think you
take
could grow some vines in
shut
each
up,
corner
right?
to hold some flags?
Wait, what was that though?
I asked if you could grow some thick vines at each corner to hold some flags.
No, I can't do that. Why? I can't grow vines.
Why don't you just imagine you could grow vines?
So as this is happening, with the 2 of you, and Otto and Gromp are, again, because Melon can handle all of it through very easy cantrips, you're helping the best you feel inclined, but it gets done very quickly. You are just chilling, playing some music. Now, Kieren and Bodie, we cut over to you. What you doing?
Kai's gonna just slap his hand on Bodie's back. You don't actually have to look for seeds. Melon's just being an asshole. He can grow plants on his own. It's okay, but we do probably have to find some logs for the poles, and I know you're way stronger than I am, so I needed to hand it. this.
You know what? I'm really thankful that you said the last bit because I was really looking forward to foraging in order to ground myself after my emotional outburst earlier.
We'll forage for sticks.
Sticks. Okay.
So the two of you are accompanied by Amador, and he is like he's ahead of you by about 15 yards, and has to lift his stem legs pretty high in the grass. But he's like a very proud of itself retriever puppy that runs over to where one of the sticks is and goes, aha! And points at it on the ground, and then, ha! And points at another, as if it is the grandest victory conceivable to find one of these sticks. And just occasional things like, I am coming for you, Pollinella. No troll will stand between our love.
We might need something a little bit larger than that, but you know what? I love the enthusiasm. I'm sure Pollinella does too. Something more like maybe a fallen log?
Ah! And runs through and goes to where he knows another one is. So after a couple minutes, about 10 or 15, the two of you have what, if you wanted a log, you definitely have a fallen log. If you wanted tree branches, those are around as well. You can find anything you need.
Bodie, how do you deal with this? If all the plants are like this, I hate this.
What do you mean?
There's way too much enthusiasm for what's occurring. It makes me tired just looking at him. And I'm saying this quietly just to Bodie.
Yeah, they're high off the sun. So, I mean, that shit is electric. Like, actually, scientifically. So, I don't fucking whatever, man. We got 6 of those, though.
Ethan, during this...
Hold on.
Sorry.
Let them have their scene and we'll jump over to you.
Okay.
It was just kind of having a conniption of the sun is a form of like actual energy. What is happening? Is it fire? Is it electricity? I don't know.
It's mass and it does a gas.
Kai doesn't know that. It's great.
Where hydrogen is built into helium. So, you two are, and 3, counting Amador, collect the branches that you wish, have your moment of, how do you deal with this, and start to head back towards Folly Bridge. Melon.
Yeah, during this whole time, what's the deepest part of the river?
How are you going to find out?
I'm just down there, because fuck going up there.
Deep enough that you can't get, that your feet aren't touching when you're trying to keep your head above water.
Cool, I'll do my best to, like, use a grab hold and get to the... Is it just, like, is there, like, posts still or no?
No, it's one of those classic arched stone bridges that has its foundation on either side, has the big circle gap in the center that the gorge flows through.
Cool, then I won't be down the water. I'm just going to be hanging off the side, so all you're seeing on the side is hands going...
As you're doing that, at one point, you see very close to your face an upside down green troll face. It's like, ah!
Don't look. Just keep working. Oh.
Melon,
What?
don't worry. He's gone.
I don't believe you. Do I believe him?
I mean, considering you hear
You should.
very near your face, Oleg.
I don't believe you, Gromp. I hate this.
Hey, Otto.
Yeah.
What do you think of this line that I just wrote?
All right.
Oh no.
So here I stand, a sunflower true, with petals painted in morning dew. This love I sing for all to see. My heart belongs to thee, Queen Bee. What do you think?
This is what's actually happening, by the way.
It sucks.
I like that.
Hey, Rod.
You're just mad because no one's ever really loved you.
And as that
I love
as that
myself.
cutting line is delivered, Otto and Gromp, you didn't notice that sometime in the last 30 seconds, Kieren and Bodie had arrived until you just hear from your side, "That was beautiful."
Oh, it wasn't done yet.
No, he's done. He's perfect. I have never heard words that so perfectly encapsulate the vibrations of my heart.
Well, when you guys are reunited, feel free to use that line, and I have a little melody that I've written to accompany, so.
I merely hope that I can do it justice. Beautiful.
Wiping away non-existent tears. I don't know why it's that level of personification, but it is. So, we'll say that after about an hour, you have, through mostly magical means, covered the sides and cracks of Folly Bridge with ivy and flower and beautiful creeping plant growth. You've used the fallen bits of trees that you salvaged to create makeshift flagpoles. What flags are on them, if there are any?
I have a second outfit that I don't mind using my little claws to cut up and make some little black and red. They don't exactly match the flowers, but it's all I have.
Little streamers.
Streamers.
Beautiful. And they are blowing beautifully in the breeze. And when you finish, Jorgen stops his fishing and comes over to the side, puts his hands on his hips, and looks at it in evaluation. Gives a big nod. And starts to, like a backpack, unshoulder the beehive on his back. And hold on one sec. Puts one of his large green fingers inside the hive and just sits there for a second. Look. And eventually pulls the finger back out, and there is a bee that is about that big sitting on its large finger.
Bye.
And passes this huge bee over your direction, at which point it lifts off from the troll's finger and Pollinella! And the bee starts to fly his direction. The two of them, at least the one who you've spoken with, seems to, for a second, entirely forget all of your existence, who was there. And they kind of run and dance in the field together as she alights on top of his sunflower and sits there. And eventually he trots back over to you.
My love, you simply must hear the words that this talented bard has written to express the depths of my affection for you. Please, Master Bard.
Well, first, Miss Queen Bee, I would like to say that these words were actually written by this handsome sunflower right here. I am just the one.
The bee cocks its head while making an inquisitive buzzing.
I'm just the one to give this message to you. He told me this song. I hand Otto my harp. So here I stand, a sunflower true, with petals painted in morning dew. This love I sing for all to see, for my heart belongs to thee.
To thee, my love, to thee. It's true. My heart has always belonged to you. While you were gone, I did not know what to do with myself. Please, do not leave my side again. My love, my queen bee.
flies around like a halo around Emidor. And he
I nearly forgot.
grabs something that he had carried back with him and dropped after first going to ask the flowers about moving. And lifts it up and cradles what looks like a quiver in his stem arms.
It is not much, but I am not much of a marksman. I don't have much of a need for this, but it is a very special quiver. It can store, if you use this smaller section, it can store many different arrows or bolts, and even in this bigger section, you can store multiple weapons.
This is a magical quiver that has 3 compartments that are from the top and all connect to an extra-dimensional space. It can hold numerous items, no more than 2 pounds, but the shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows or bolts or similar objects. The mid-size can hold up to 18 javelins or similar objects, and the larger section can hold up to 6 long objects like bows or spears or quarterstaffs. And you can draw any item from the quiver, like doing so from a regular quiver or scabbard, so exactly the one you need. All in quiver size.
It's like a pocket armory?
Kind of. Think about it as a
Important question.
bag of holding specifically for shaft-like objects. What?
Is it a back one or a hip one?
I'm sure it can be made to work however you would like.
Yes, you can have it, Otto.
Either that or Melon, he has things that he throws to, and he had a really bad time.
Whoever takes it, my friends, you have my and Polonella's undying gratitude. If you cross the bridge and simply continue for a while after, you will come to the town of Vale Crossing. You will find a lot of bigger people there. It has been a pleasure to meet you, and I hope you have safe travels here.
Oh, one more thing for you. I'm going to grab. Otto's going to grab like 2 blades of grass. Takes it, puts them into 2 ring-shaped formats, and then give them to Polonella. Actually, no, I'm going to give them to Neodor. Here you go. To make it official.
When the time is right, you don't have to think of the right way to do it, but thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friends. Be safe here. Come, my love.
And they start to run back the way that you came, reunited now.
Yeah, they're gonna go fuck.
They're gonna go pollinate, please.
Do it on the bridge!
And
I refuse
so,
to
They
rock
want an
that
audience.
bridge still.
with you having managed to reunite Flower and Bee and seem to have permission now to cross Folly Bridge into Vale Crossing, let's go ahead and take a quick bathroom break, and we'll pick up on the opposite side of the bridge. So just 5 or so minutes, friends. Go refresh your drinks, go do what you got to do, but whatever you do, don't go anywhere away from the stream, because we will be right back. See you soon.
D&D players, does this ever happen to you? Man, I sure love not exploding. Spontaneous human combustion has 200-sided reports, and none of them own Misty Mountain gaming dice, so why risk not having them? With the wide selection of unique and stylish dice, there's absolutely a set that's going to speak to your unique character.
I mean, yeah, but what's the big deal? I can get dice anywhere.
Uh-oh, 201. But I'm glad you asked. We also carry leather-bound books, leather bags, dice trays, pins, and even miniatures, all with free shipping within the state. Misty Mountain Gaming also supports fantastic charities from the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, the Hospital of St. Jude, and Extra Life Gaming. So not only are you getting sick dice, but you're helping people while you're doing it. Hey, thanks. I just got the Ballad of the Bard dice set. And do you feel like you're gonna explode? Nope. So visit Misty Mountain Gaming today and use code Mosaic10 to get 10% off at checkout, or check the link in the description.
Yo, J Mosaic, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Damien? Okay, 202.
Forever.
And see, that's why I've become very strategic at when I actually switch back over, so that they think they're saying things that are embarrassing, and I wait to press the button until they've gotten it out. You learn these things. Hot tip. All right, everybody.
Should have never told us that.
Bukake!
Should have never told us that.
So, you have managed to convince the bridge troll, Jorgen, to relinquish Pollinella and return her to her love, Amador. You have, in the process, earned the gratitude of Jorgen for helping beautify his bridge, and so gives you permission to cross. He's large enough that in order to do so, he has to go to one side of it to let you cross. But eventually, you all make your way over the swiftly flowing river, and after crossing this stone bridge, Melon?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little longer because I'm not walking on top, but then I'm gonna do it like I was fixing it, because fuck that.
Okay.
Are you Nathan Draking it under the
Yes,
bridge?
I am Nathan Draking it.
You go.
I'm not going up there.
Yeah, you go under instead. No problem. After you all have crossed the bridge, you walk for just a little while, and then, fairly quickly, in the distance, you spot what appears to be a medium-sized village against the banks of where the river has now slowed down at this section, and it is crystal clear flowing water. There are gentle hills rising up on each side of the town. And you are on a pathway, a well-defined little road that you can tell carts have traveled over as well as folk walking. And as you get closer to the village and to the slow-moving river, you approach a small building hugging the path leading into the town. The exterior of the building, worked into the eaves, have elaborate carvings all over. And as you approach the building, whether you intended to walk in or simply walk by, a cheery halfling steps out with a wide smile on their face and a tray of glasses that are filled with a light blue beverage with ice cubes, and the glasses are sweating with condensation.
Welcome to Vale Crossing. I'm Percy Cherrypot. Can I interest any of you in a refreshing, bubbling brew to cool your travel-worn bodies?
Does it cost money?
No, on the house, please, as a welcome to Vale Crossing, my friends.
I'll pick up
Cost
two
a
of them and
favor?
just shove them at Melon.
What was your question, Otto?
Crap, though.
Does it cost a favor or any type of thing?
You have been around the Feywild. No, friends, no, I give of this freely to you. You owe me nothing except to try to enjoy it if you don't have to take it. Just trying to be nice.
I sniff it for poison.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
$18.
You do not detect any poison.
I'll take a little sip.
It's, got a fizzy berry flavor to it, even though it isn't fizzing, but it still does in your mouth. And you
Die.
heal 6 hit points.
I feel much better. I feel a lot. Ooh. Oh, I like this.
Worth a try.
I will legitimately.
No,
see if
it's
Gromp-
terrible. You should give me yours.
I was gonna see if Gromp dies. If he doesn't, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
I'll drink it if you drink it, bud.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, down the hatch.
Check it out.
I'd already said that I grabbed 2 of them and shoved them at Melon, so Melon has 2 drinks in his hands.
Otto and Gromp, you each heal 8. And as drinks are being distributed, there is a small number of fairies suddenly flutter in behind the halfling who introduced themselves as Percy and begin blow on tiny trumpets, and a few of them tossing these tiny handfuls of confetti around you. Just doing a quick little celebration, then they are gone again.
Yes. Well, we are very excited to see new faces here in Vale Crossing. Here, while you are enjoying your beverages,
Goes to the doorway, or the door that he walked through, where there are 2 little slots for pamphlets, and he goes and he pulls one of each.
here you are.
And hands you 2 folded maps. One of them is a map that's labeled Fields of Spring, and the other appears to be a map of Vale Crossing itself.
Oh, this is nice.
This isn't the last place we were in. This is much better.
Where are you coming from, then?
Downfall.
Oh, yes, I have heard. Less pleasant. Well, you have found a certainly more restful place and not nearly as smelly. If there are any questions that you have about Vale Crossing, I would be happy to answer. That is my job.
How many new people do you get coming through if everyone's so excited?
Oh, I mean, a handful each day normally. It's not the number, it's the quality of the people.
We're extremely high quality.
Well, I can tell. In fact, a number of the people who make their home here in Vale Crossing are just like all of you, I assume, and not originally from the Feywild.
Yeah. We're not from here.
Well, you are in good company here. Most of the people who live here simply found their way into the Feywild either accidentally or unintentionally. There are a few native residents of the Feywild who also make their homes here, but most are expats.
Yeah, it's not the word he would use, but it's true.
I just had
Put
like
down both of these
Hong
drinks
Kong
out,
flashbacks.
considering those 2 haven't died yet.
This is like the Welcome to Duloc thing from Shrek. I'm getting those vibes.
You get 7 back, Melon.
I said
Well, Melon has 2
cool.
drinks.
You get 14 back.
Out of idle curiosity, if we wanted to continue on to the next realm, I'm guessing there's some insurmountable issue between us and continuing on.
Next realm, what realm are you wanting to go to?
Yawn.
Oh, well, if I were you, you wouldn't want to go up north anyway. I mean, the Unseelie Court can be quite frigid to outsiders. But if you are absolutely dead set, I do know that Yon does generally lie north.
I know you said they're frigid towards outsiders, but what if they're considered, like, if they have titles and stuff like that? Would that make it better?
Are you a member of the Unseelie Court?
No, just the bullywugs.
And I'm the monarch, the Witchlight Monarch. That means anything.
Personally, I don't know exactly how they would respond to individual niche situations. I am not an expert on the court internal affairs, unfortunately. I try to keep my nose firmly away from Unseelie business.
Well, Percy, what's the best place around here then?
Oh, well, if you are new, as you clearly are, I cannot recommend Underfoot Tavern and Inn highly enough. Gertrude knows what she's doing there, and if you are interested at all in finding work while you are here, that is definitely the place to go. There, we also have a vibrant and beautiful town center if you wish to head that direction as well. They are not too far from each other. Please do reference the map. It has a number of major landmarks marked on there. If you have any other questions specifically, I am happy to help.
Can I lean down real close since he's... Oh, well, he might actually be about the
I mean, he's a
same height as me,
halfling.
right?
He's about hobbit size, so.
I don't know, I'm barely 5 feet tall. I'm gonna lean in and I go, on your map, is Scabatha's house marked on here?
Scabatha? No. She resides in the Shroudwood.
Is that in
Which
Loomlurch?
is-
Loomlurch is a specific region inside of the Shroudwood, yes. But I wouldn't head there if I could avoid it. Anti-Nightshade isn't exactly the most beloved of figures.
I seem to get that impression from the last place we were in, where she ruled supreme.
Oh, you
I
must
don't
mean her
suppose-
sister. Yes, none of them, as far as I've heard, though I have been most fortunate to never encounter any of them personally yet, but I have yet to hear of too many good interactions.
So she doesn't rule here.
No, she's not in charge of the Fields of Spring. Blessings unto
How
that.
refreshing.
Hmm?
How refreshing.
Oh, yes, so if you can avoid dealing with her, I would. That said, she does occasionally, she has had some of her minions post flyers on the notice board in town looking for someone or another, so if you really are interested in meeting her, maybe that would be one way. But
Not interested, but I mean, interested but not willingly. Let's put it that way.
that makes sense. Well, is there anything else I can help you with while you are... before you head into Vale Crossing?
Bathhouse.
I'm sure that is something that Gertrude would be happy to arrange for you, or you're welcome to take a dip in the river. I know a number of folk do that as well. Oh, it's refreshing. You really should try it.
Bodie, I saw your hand.
Bodie?
Yeah, so my friend, he's got a rather large stomach, and we're not from around here. What would you say we just absolutely have to taste?
Hold on 1 second. I actually have a list of that for you. 1 moment.
Now, this is something I'm actually interested in.
Right?
He's asking for you.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
there is no question in my mind. If you want delicious drinks, that's underfoot. But if you're looking for delicious things to eat, the enchanted oven might be exactly the spot for you.
But like the food item that you like, that people like, what's the thing they're like, oh yeah, you gotta have the blank. It feels crossing, like I'm checking off a bingo card.
You mean like a signature item?
Yes, what's your signature item,
Well,
please?
it's not my signature item, but if I were heading to the Enchanted Oven, my personal favorite from there is their radiant bread. I'm a sucker for that good, fresh bread taste, and it always tastes just like it came out of the oven.
Now, do you guys take gold, or is it still just like the trading of promises and weird stuff?
Oh, yes, that's a very important question. Understand that one. No, a lot of folk around here do take a common currency since most of us arrived here from elsewhere. We are happy to trade in whatever form of commerce you might trade in.
Where are you from?
Originally from Baldur's Gate, believe it or not. It's
Oh, so are
come
we.
quite a while. Oh, truly! Of all the planes, you're from Baldur's Gate?
Around
What?
the area.
What's
No, Waterdeep. I get all these human cities
Oh,
mixed up.
close enough. What year is it?
Year?
Ethan, do we know that?
Your
We probably
character
know
would
that.
absolutely know it. It was 1495.
1495.
Oh. Well, Baldur's Gate, is it still a small town? Or is it still around?
Is that before or after the mind flayers? But it's okay.
The mine players?
They're okay. They're fine. They're fine.
You know
they're fine.
what? Great place. You should visit sometime.
I would absolutely love to if I'm ever back on that plane. For now, it is good to know that Baldur's Gate still stands. Wonderful. Is there anything else at this point that I can help you all with?
Nothing I can think of, but we know where to find you.
Absolutely. I would be happy to assist you any time that you need. Welcome to Vale Crossing.
Ethan, do I get the sense that this is just like a song and dance, or is it a bit more sinister? The music is making me just kind of vibe, happy vibe, but now I'm a little bit suspicious.
You can be suspicious. Make an insight check.
I'm not very good at insights.
It's a mind flayer.
Oh, God.
You don't want to know.
6? Yeah, this guy is definitely trying to pull something over on you.
I'm gonna as we walk away, I'm watching you.
Okay. Thank you. Welcome
Thank
again.
you, Percy.
A few of the fairies come by, and we see the PCs don't, but we as the audience see,
I don't know, strange folk.
as they walk back inside.
And Kai's gonna pat Otto on the head. Don't ask about the mind flayers. Just don't ask about the mind flayers. It's okay. It's okay. Better just not know.
Not as bad as trolls, though.
Right. Well, where we want to go first?
Head empty, all good.
Shall we perhaps touch on the inn? See how much of our souls the rooms are going to cost, and if they have any jobs.
I've
I
got
got-
8 gold.
I got 2 coins to my name. I intend on using both of them.
What color are they?
Yellow.
He can get a lot of pie with that.
As you all are
I
having
get
this
24.
quick conversation, you notice that set up very near the welcome center is a row of colorful wagons near the welcome center and underneath trees that have reds and yellows and greens and purples. Beautiful vibrance all around. The occasional breeze causing some blossoms and petals to fall and fill the air with the sweet smells of spring and baking flowers and life. And there are a flurry of customers and window shoppers that line the path in front of the wagons. A number of them have small stalls set up outside of the wagon itself with signs either hanging overhead or placed in sandwich boards or leaning up against. There are 3 of these shops as you're walking by that catch your eye. The first is named Elise's Exotic Companions. And the reason it catches your eye is because the person running this seems to be an elf. And while she indeed is striking in and of herself, it's the 3 creatures that she has right near her, not in cages, but one scampering up her arm, the other seated by her side, and the third currently munching on some hay. The one scampering up her arm seems to be a hamster. The one seated by her side, a brown and white large mastiff with strings of drool just slowly coming out of its jowls, and a pony who is eating from the hay and currently has a, not paper, but almost like paper mache, horn that is attached to its forehead, right where a unicorn's horn would be. The second shop
the irony
that catches your attention is a wagon painted to look like the night sky that has a swinging sign that reads Mort's Magical Mysteries. And the third that catches your eye is a wagon built of black wood with a sign at its top reading Wondrous Wares and Fair Fares. And 2 figures stand behind the little shop here, or behind the little counter. There is a sign detailing the potions that they have available, including Bauble's Bewildering Brew, Charm's Chilling Cup,
Wait
Trinket's
a
Trembling Tincture,
second.
Marsh Bubble Pop, and a Potion of Healing. And you see the 2 figures are wearing what look like heavy black raincoats that come up to here, and you recognize the 2 darklings that you saw in Downfall.
I'm gonna flip them off as we walk by.
What are they selling? And what are they buying?
Well, you definitely see that they are selling potions.
I
They're
don't care about
monsters. I'm
them.
gonna be like, yeah. I see you. You see me. I see you.
Hey, Gromp,
Yeah, what's up, bud?
you wanna go look at the companions?
Can I see your arm real quick?
Yeah.
How much time do we?
Can I see your sundial wrist?
Yeah, we can.
The
we can go, but I
so one
don't
of
think we
the
should stay long.
one of the hash marks is completely gone. Of the 7, a second is fading. Looks close to 50% of its original opacity.
It looks like this town's not going anywhere, but those lines are.
You got time?
We can't exactly go charging off right now. I feel about 60% at health right now.
Is that how
I've
you
got a rough
feel?
20 out of 30, so I could probably use a nap, a snack. I think Melon deserves a snack for facing his fears.
Melon does deserve a snack.
Hungry. Like
Okay.
hungry.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. Well,
Let's go check out some companions, get some food, take tonight, and get out in the morning. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah, man, this
See
is a
what jobs
great
reports
plan.
it. But do you think it would be better to take a job or just go charging straight in and try to throw a rock through the window?
Well, you know how I like to do things, but yeah, you can ask around.
Shall we split up? Somebody can go get snacks, some people can look at pets, and some people can get at rooms. Surely
I
two
wanna look at
dragons will
that.
attack and burn down our tavern.
I mean, it would be hard to burn down a tavern.
So just to be clear on the placement of where you currently are, you're still right outside the Welcome Center. You haven't even made it to the town square yet. This is still slightly outside of town. So given that, what was everyone doing?
Otto, Gromp, and Bodie going to pets.
Yeah.
Anyone else is welcome if they would like.
Kai, why don't you take Melon and get a snack, and I'll see about some rooms at the inn.
Can someone actually go with Wraught so that she's not by herself?
No, I can handle things by myself.
Can you? You were face down in the dirt not a couple hours ago.
You know what? Give her a chance.
Hey,
I think she can do it.
hey,
I
Wraught,
saved 3 lives today.
Wraught, I believe in you.
Where's Clapper Claw?
Hold on. I want to focus on one person at a time. So, Gromp, you were saying?
Wraught, I know you've got this. I give you a little wink, bardic inspiration, just in case you need it in the next 10 minutes.
Clapper Claw, you go with her.
Okay. Why?
I really don't know.
He can use a nap.
Okay.
Just comes along with you.
I feel the migraines. Claw, if there's something else you'd rather do, you can go on your way. It's fine.
I literally have nothing else to do.
You don't want to sit on a bridge surrounded by severed heads and mope?
You think you're
Make friends,
real
Rod.
funny, don't you?
I think I'm real funny, yeah.
Yeah, glad. Yeah. Mhm.
All right. So we will start with the 3 who are heading to the place that's right next to them, because you would get there first. So we will start with Bodie, Gromp, and Otto. Elise's exotic companions. The elf woman who is manning this stall / wagon is wearing thicker cloth clothing, heavy gloves, hair, her blonde hair pulled back into a no-nonsense braid. You can tell from the way she holds herself around the animals and the way that she dresses that she has both a lot of experience in nature and a lot of fondness for it. You see that in the way that the hamster scurries up and comes inside her outer layer, and she just rests a hand on top of where it is, providing it warmth and pressure and comfort. And you can tell it from the way the mastiff looks up adoringly at her. You can tell it from the fact that this pony is wearing a papier-mâché horn for one reason or another. So, as you walk up, she turns to face you. Oh, hey there.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. Can I interest you in maybe a new member of your family?
Well, that's what we were hoping to come look at, just, you know.
Well, this one here, he's hiding right now, but this one here is Squeak. He's just the sweetest little thing you'll ever find. So if you're looking for just a small thing who can accompany you on whatever journeys you're going on, as long as you give him a little bit to eat and, you know, some hugs and cuddles, he's happy as can be. On the other hand, and her voice pitches a little bit deeper as she looks at the mastiff at her side. This handsome fella here that we got is Bruce, aren't you, Bruce? Oh! Gives a big mastiff bark that sends some of the saliva just spraying in different directions. Don't worry, his bark is a little bit bigger than his bite, but he is loyal as a dog can be. So if you want a real friend and companion, you won't find any better than Bruce. And then looks over her shoulder. We got Pontificus, the unicorn. And she says that word to the 3 of you with a nod. The unicorn. Yeah, very beautiful and special unicorn. He gets fearsome upset if you take his horn off or tell him that he's not a unicorn. So just let him have this, and he will be such a wonderful pony for you. Promise. We all have our own things, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hi,
Pontificus.
Pontificus. It's hard sometimes to talk with these teeth in my mouth.
Yeah, they keep growing every day.
You're not supposed to tell people that.
Sorry. Bodie, they don't grow. They're stagnant teeth. Normal.
Okay, I was about to ask. I have never heard about that shit before, and I am intrigued. But that didn't happen, so I guess I'm not.
Bruce just slowly does the thing dogs do and lowers himself down onto all fours. And she, Elise, reaches in and grabs Squeak and puts him onto Bruce. And he just kind of scurries around in the long mastiff hair and makes himself a little nest and lies down. Well, I've never seen him do that before, and that's cute as shit.
Aw.
Anyway, so are you all... I have to know, before I give you any more information, are you interested in adding someone else to your family? Because if I'm going to adopt any of these out, I want to make sure they're being loved and taken care of, you know. They're not beasts of burden.
I don't know if I could take any of them away from each other. They all look so happy here.
Well, for what it's worth, Pontificus don't give a shit. Really, as long as you keep the horn on and let him know he's a beautiful unicorn who just walks over and gives Scritches, giving a in response before going back to munching on the hay. And, you know, they're not exactly like a bonded pair or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut in with the good old-fashioned honesty, friend, because we get in a lot of dangerous situations, and as the elder, I think that's not a good idea to bring another mouse to feed into the house. And plus, Mom's not here, and we can't make decisions without her.
Well, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I respect that level of transparency. You know, a lot of people, they adopt an animal thinking they can handle it, and then they bring it back just a little while later, and that poor thing, you know, I don't want that to happen for any of these babies here.
That makes me want to kill people, so if you want me to do that, I got you.
That
also, it hurts me very deeply to admit that, because we would be all such great
I mean, I do. Like, I'm going to...
parents.
Look, you seem like good folk, and yeah, you get into dangerous situations. I'm just saying, Bruce here might be able to help with that. And he don't mind, like, don't put him maybe on the front lines, like, you know, but he's a good boy, and he'll certainly help if you're getting in any tough situations.
And just wondering, not for sure, but how much is Bruce?
Bruce, you know, to make sure with all the adoption papers and like medical care and everything that I had to go through, I mean, it's 25 gold to adopt, but that also comes with, you know, a full bag of treats that he goes absolutely, watch this, and she just unfastens a little treat bag that's tied to her hip, and as soon as she does, he back onto a seated position, causing Squeak to slide down him a little bit. She reaches down and puts Squeak back up on her shoulder. Bruce, speak. Bruce, stand. Does a big push off the ground, and because he's a mastiff, is only able to like stand. Yeah, that's a good boy. Gives another. He's ape shit for these treats. So that comes with a full week of treats and a couple days of food as well.
Yeah, give us just a second. He's gonna put his joint in his mouth, and he's gonna huddle Gromp and Otto and look down. Guys, this dog is pretty bitchy, and I really, really want him. But I just had this super visceral reaction that if anything were to happen to him, I would kill everybody in the room and then myself, and I don't think that's healthy. So I think we should let him live his life here, or maybe with somebody that doesn't go to dungeons for a living. You think? It hurts me to say that.
And you could hear him barking in the background just there.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I can understand if he could fly or something like that. Then yeah, that'd be fine. But I think he's happier here, and you can have some really nice person here in town that could use him, like for a emotional support animal, or just helping around the house. I want to see how much the hamster is, though.
How much for Squeaks?
Well, I mean, it's 25 gold for any one of them. It's not like how. And in response to you squinting your eyes, what, you think that Squeak is worth less?
Just because of size. Usually, like, Bodie would go for more on an open market than my friend Otto would.
So you think you're worth more than him? Pointed to Otto.
Just size-wise.
Well, that's interesting. I'm sure that'll give you all something to talk about later. Well, if you're not interested in bringing any of them home right now, I got other potential people to sell on, but of course, if you do change your mind, I'll be here all week.
Can we pet him?
Oh, yeah, of course you can.
You're such a good
What
boy. You are You're such a boy.
And we fade out. And we fade out as the three of the Wylde Things just do the most human thing ever and go, "He's a boy," to a puppy. So we'll now jump over to the crew of who would get where first. All right, could I have Wraught and Melon roll me d20s?
Did I just volunteer as like one of Rock go first?
2. I just watched Sarah choke on her sake.
I was gonna say golf rules. 7.
7? All right. We are going to start then with Kieren and Melon. You first, so correct me if I'm wrong. You are heading to the Enchanted Oven? Is that correct?
The tavern that we were told of.
Wait, the tavern?
No.
Or
I'm
the-
going to the tavern. You guys are going to the
Oh.
bakery.
The bakery, the restaurant, wherever. Food.
Yeah, the
needed.
tavern is the inn, the Underfoot Inn. So we are going to the Enchanted Oven.
Okay.
I
So,
was still thinking about trolls.
heading straight there, you do very quickly pass through the town center, but you don't stop too long to look at anything. However, you're still able to see that the shops and homes that enclose the town square are decorated with brightly colored garlands, painted wooden boxes filled with vibrant arrays of flowers and mosses and mushrooms of all types. At the north end of the square stands a large tree stump. At the other end, you see a small park with benches, what looks like a notice board, and a brick well. There is also, to the north, a tree much larger than any of the others that you can see here. But where you are heading is more to the southwest. And so you pass through the town square.
Can I flick a coin in the well?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What
All
coin?
I've got is a gold. I have no change for anything else. It's literally just 8 gold. So,
So you throw a gold?
I mean, unless the gold takes and splits change, then I'm going to use
I
rid
have-
of my
You
gold.
give me some back.
Sarah, I've got some change if you need it.
I'll use a gold. This is the weird magic shit, but also just like, the wish for luck.
So, just so you know, you walk over to the well, and standing near the well is a large green statue of... The stone has been... The fine details have been slightly worn away through erosion, but you can tell it still depicts a handsome, bearded humanoid. Human, elf, can't really... half-elf, can't really tell. Dressed in green regal attire, and a small crown rests on its head. There is also a plaque resting at the statue's base, which is very near the wishing well, or the well, rather. So you toss a gold into the well, and there
I
are...
can also just get some change from Melon, like maybe a silver.
You tell me.
I'll take one of Melon's silvers.
Okay, cool. You toss a silver.
Oh.
There are a number of other coins down here at the bottom of the well. Gold, silver, copper. Like, at least 100 total coins. And you toss this one in. Could you make me a religion check, please?
What? Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, now I'm legitimately down to just 2 coins. Sarah took my last
4.
other coin that
4?
I had.
Okay. Nothing happens. You just toss it in, look up at this green, lordly figure.
Cool.
All right. As you continue,
And then in the end game, it'll happen.
you smell warm bread. It hits you before you even see the small building that you are heading towards. There's a replica of an oven propped on top of the roof, beneath which, in a large, bold hand, is written on the sign, "The Enchanted Oven." Pushing your way inside. 1 second. Hold on. I have the right thing for this.
While we're pushing your way inside, I can give you a moment.
Okay.
All right, Melon. Come here. And he beckons for you to bring your head down. And unlike last time, where it was like a grabbing your face and threatening you, he just gives you like a gentle pat on the cheek. As much as it pains me to say, because, you know, none of us are exactly ones for self-worth.
It's just say a lot. You look like you're not doing too hot.
Yeah, I know this is my constipated face, I know.
Pat,
Yeah, okay,
pat
confidence
your
is not
wounds.
something that all of us share, so me not liking
Sarah.
me means me not liking you. It's okay.
Sarah, hold on. I just patted your face to cure wounds.
Thank you. How much do I get back?
I'm gonna be dealing with this, but it's just like keep going.
I'm sorry. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for facing your fears. I feel so. What did you just do?
Do what?
I feel what I would consider 8 points healthier. Thanks. Weird. I am proud of you for doing the thing with the troll. I know that the last time was a really bad experience.
Don't
I mean-
Nope.
It was kind of a smear situation. Getting grabbed by the tail and swung around was not that great.
It really
So-
wasn't. It almost ripped off. Actually, most of it did rip off.
I look at his little nubby, like, bobcat tail. Yeah, maybe if I could give you mine, I would. Because this is just, he's gonna grab his tail and hold it up. This is just too much. But I don't think you'd like the blue tail, because Gromp didn't like the blue beard. But either
Why
way,
would I care?
thank you.
Also, I don't think it works like teeth.
We'll never, we could find out, but maybe later. But either way, I'm proud of you. Thank you for doing the thing. You did good. And it gives Melon like a good, like, the bro pat on the arm.
I mean, I didn't face him at all. I honestly looked away as much as I could.
I'm not meaning literal facing it. It's a situational thing. I mean, come on, man. I'm trying to pay you a compliment here. You know it hurts me.
It hurts
If I
because
can't
you don't
compliment
do
myself,
it.
I can't compliment you either. You know this.
So you
Well,
all
then hurt
walk
them,
into the
don't.
enchanted oven, and you are immediately hit with an even stronger smell of baked goods. There is a Eladrin woman behind the, or currently working in front of a massive oven. She's wearing a chef's apron that is dirtied with flour all over her upper arms and on the apron itself. She has light green skin, long elven ears that are ringed in several places with jewelry that are deliberately measured and placed to jingle ever so slightly as she turns her head. Her hair is tied back to keep it out of her work, And as you all enter, she turns to greet you, wiping her hands. Welcome to the Enchanted Oven. What can I get you today?
I just fell in love a little bit.
Oh, I was gonna go
She has a beaming smile.
I got 2 coins. I'm gonna get whatever I can with all I can.
Well, feel free to take a look at what I've got. I'd be more than happy to get you
I was just
anything
following
your
it on the
stomach or heart's desire.
I'm gonna say both times like, whatever all I can get me. I need as much as I can.
And Kai's gonna lay on the counter. If my heart desires your name, will you give me that too?
And I'll give you that for free. Ilsa. And for you,
Ilsa.
my hungry friend, she points at a chalk menu, which has rainbow cake for 5 silver, conjured croquembouche for 5 silver, radiant bread, 5 silver, or then at the bottom, in a slightly different font, it reads, Scroll of Instant Cookies, 10 gold.
I'll get 2 of the first and then 1 of each of the other ones. That's all I've got.
I'll give Melon 2 more of my gold so he can get whatever he wants.
It's gonna be 2 of each.
She goes to the her glass-fronted area where her goods are on display. She slices you generous helpings of rainbow-colored, or 2 moist slices of this 5-layer rainbow cake covered with a confetti of sprinkles. 2 slices of that, 2 small pillars of crispy, flaky pastry puffs bound by creamy caramel, 2 loaves of bread that, no matter how long you let them sit, still steam ever so slightly.
I'll also get enough for everybody else to have something to eat.
Okay.
Mark down these in store.
Mark out however much gold you want to end up spending. Keeping in mind that a piece of each is 5 silver.
Guess it was no money and no tail. This
Wait,
guy.
so it's 10 silver and a gold?
Yes.
Yes.
Then I guess I'll spend another gold just... I mean, I assume Melon maybe not eat anything, that's okay, but I'll get something for the other 4.
There is also, you notice as you are looking at the glass display with all of the offerings she currently has ready to go. There is also a sign that is hanging on the side wall you see that reads, Assistance requested. Procurement of rare ingredients for delicacies of the utmost quality. Inquire at the Enchanted Oven. So you get the impression, since it says that inside the Enchanted Oven, this was probably printed and there's more than one around town.
So, Elsa,
Yeah.
I see your sign there for getting some help acquiring things. My group and I have been going from realm to realm. God, I started in the realm of beasts at the start of this. It was real weird, but made our way here. If you need a hand finding some things for your bakery, what all are you looking for?
Oh, honestly, I just need one ingredient. It's this particular type of mushroom. It's called hummingbrella, but you can only get it deep inside the Shroudwood. I'm hoping to use it to win this year's baking contest. I know it's a lot to hope for, but I'm really hoping to win it this time.
Well, I think you're in luck. We're actually going to be heading towards the Shroudwood for something else, so while we're there, what does the hummingbrella look like?
She describes it to you as a mushroom that looks very similar to a hummingbird.
You know what? We'll keep our eye out. And
I'd be happy to pay you. Oh, but I think that if I could make my bake with that, there's no way I could lose, and I would. And she looks at the two of you and sees that you aren't sharing quite the same level of excitement. And she goes, "You know about the baking contest, right?"
we just got here. We met good old Cherry Pot not 10 minutes ago. He gave us the information about your absolutely lovely town. And you know what? Before we get any further, I'm Kai, by the way.
Oh, Kai. Ilsa. Oh, I already said that. I'm sorry. But the baking contest. It's every 5 years. The Queen of the Summer Court holds a competition to add a new baker to her kitchen. And I wasn't able to win last time it was held, and the time before that I didn't even know what I was doing around an oven, but I'm really hoping that with this ingredient I can blow them out of the water and get that job. It would be amazing to cook for the Queen.
Well, I mean, if your bakes right now are anything to go by, I think if you get that ingredient, you are going to crush it.
Oh, you're just a sweet talker. You haven't even gotten to try anything. You have.
It smells incredible.
They're fun.
Were they good?
Yes.
Good. Well, no higher compliment than a clean plate, so thank you very much. And
I'll keep my eye for him.
And yeah,
And
if you
I
do
hope
see that, like I said, I'd be happy to pay. I'm not freeloading.
Maybe. I mean, as much as we love that, yeah. Maybe it's like if we get some of your mushrooms, as the mushrooms tree as well. Maybe at least like an afternoon, a cup of coffee, if you've got the time.
Look, roll me a charisma check.
Sorry, I was screaming. You can probably see me screaming. 16!
I run my own business. I can set my own hours. You bring the coffee and the mushroom. I'll bring snacks.
Sounds like a date.
Bye, Kai.
Bye, Elsa.
And Ilsa just catches Melon still staring at the glass cabinetry, the glass displays. More?
I got nothing.
We'll be back.
Pulls out 2 more loaves of the radiant bread. One of them wraps up in a cloth and hands to you. The other just hands to you. That one's for you, and that one is for Percy, if you see him again. As a thank you for, finder's fee.
We'll bring it right back to him.
And the 2 of you step out and back more into the town square.
As soon as we're clear of the shop, Kai's gonna go, ah! And like put his hands on his knees and like quietly scream to himself, "She's really."
Okay.
What?
The rap one, I can't be trusted with this.
Okay, I'll be right back. And he's gonna take the bread and sprint it back to Percy so he can sprint back to Melon.
Love it. So as you start sprinting back to the welcome center, we cut to Wraught and Clapperclaw. You head, and if anyone just saw Mav's reaction on stream, that was because I just sent the inspiration character art of Ilsa. Yeah, you're damn right. She's a cutie. But you make your way to the Underfoot Tavern and Inn.
And kind of as she's going, it's been a long time since she's at any time by herself, I think. So just making her way to the inn. She doesn't know exactly where it is, but she can ask. But she's just kind of like wobbling a little bit as she walks, and she kind of like turns on her heel a little bit and fluffs her wings out. She's seems to be having a very good time not having anybody question why she's weird.
I like it. It's not very hard to find the Underfoot Tavern and Inn. You only have to ask one person. Because the thing that they point you to is the incredibly large tree standing to the north of the town square. And carved into this immense tree trunk is a doorway leading inside. Above it is etched the symbol of a rabbit's den. Thick roots to the east have formed almost what looks like a stable, with a small number of horses tied up to it. And even from outside, you can hear the sound of voices from within, along with faint music. And as you do step inside, you step into a homey and cozy room, a common room, with huge armchairs overstuffed, an enormous bar right next to the stairs that lead to the upper floor where you imagine the guest rooms must be. The walls are covered with strange paraphernalia and knickknacks, while the bar itself is tended by a human woman with a round face and thick auburn hair. From a small stage in the corner of the room comes a very out-of-tune lute music. And you see a bullywug sitting on a stool and plucking this and cringing a little bit every single time he hits a sour note, which is frequently. The noise from that lute is making it difficult to pick up any specifics from the light chatter of the tavern's patrons. You spot a number of interesting individuals here in this room as you and Clapperclaw step in. First, like I said, you see the woman running the bar. You see seated at the bar a red-headed Eladrin man. You see a tabaxi sitting at a table playing dice with a satyr. You see a dwarf nursing a drink and a plate of food by himself. And then, seated in the back corner of this tavern, you see a figure in all black, wearing a large-brimmed, conical, tattered black hat with almost pure white skin, currently drinking from a small, in her hand, teacup, lanky fingers. And as soon as you walk in, charm catches your eye. And we will pick up there next time.
And I quote, Mother! Okay.
Wonderful
Okay.
session, everybody! Woo!
There's so much I want to do.
I know. Before anyone goes anywhere, let me just give my usual please don't go anywhere quite yet so that we can raid and continue to support this amazing, ideally TTRPG community. If not, someone will raid someone. So, thank you all so much for being here, for joining us on another session, either live or after the fact on YouTube or podcast or whatever. We appreciate you so much for joining in this story with us. So,
We love each and every one of you.
before we say goodbye for the evening, I'm just going to go around, let everyone say goodbye. If there's anything cool you got going on or anything you want to announce, feel free. Otherwise, I'll just throw it over to Lauren first.
I'm not doing anything. Anywhere. Ever. No, I'm petting cats and dogs. Everywhere. Always. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate you.
Devon.
I've got nothing but much love to everyone being here. Always appreciated.
Mav.
It's WrestleMania weekend, and I'm having a blast playing D&D with my friends. Going to go watch some wrestling, and I'm playing Helldivers and Baldur's Gate 3.
Morgan.
I'm ready to game of Blood on the Clock Tower tomorrow, so wish me luck.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Sarah.
I'm having a great weekend. I get to work from home on Monday to watch the eclipse, and also because nobody said it this whole damn episode, which God is a crime. Ethan, you are looking wonderful tonight.
You'll get a luck point next session, buddy. You get
There
next
we go.
session's luck point right now, and it's on record. We have witnesses.
Well, have a great weekend, everybody.
And last but not least, lead us out, Joe.
I also make dice, and I'm running a 15% off sale right now on Etsy if you want to look up Terrible Trio Crafts, because taxes are a bitch.
Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Also, check out Misty Mountain Dice for metal dice and glass dice and stone dice. They have
too.
And bone dice. They have all those other cool kinds too. But, also check out Terrible Trio Creations dice. So,
Terrible Trio crafts, Ethan, not creations, just crafts.
Crafts. My bad. Creations is the other one. Crafts.
Yeah.
It's a crossplay one that's been dead for a long time, but it's going to be coming back because we're making some stuff.
So, and as for us, please follow along also on Thousand Faces TTRPG because we are going to be running a Daggerheart one-shot playtest with the updated rules that drop on Tuesday. We are off here next week, so you all know, but we will be back the Saturday after that and the first Tuesday of next month. So in just about a month, we'll be starting a new TTRPG campaign on Thousand Faces TTRPG featuring Lauren and Mav, in addition to 3 of our other friends in... Hey, it happens. Can't always have the same crew. Got to switch it up. But this one will be a noir horror vibed Curse of Strahd game, utilizing the Savage World system. It is going to be very cool and very horrific. Also, keep your eyes peeled for future games with these wonderful people, including a campaign I want to do in the system Heart, which should be very, very cool. All right, friends, in 2 weeks, that is the 20th, on 420, we will be here, which I believe means we'll be missing Gromp, because if I recall, Gromp has a Wiz Khalifa concert on 420 to go to. Can't really fault him there. Much respect. So, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and initiate this raid. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate you so much. Take care of yourselves, and... until we see you next time, hope you do something good for yourself and stay wild. Bye, friends.
Bye.
And out.
That one was so
You rated exactly what